following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. It may contain sexual content, adult beverages, wizards, sharp edges, random cat sightings, unidentified flying objects, identified flying objects, myths, the antidote, the cure for boredom, carnival attractions, number 47, your chicken schnitzel's ready, Mary Poppins casket, and parking Nick's mustache that may cause lust. We recommend that all precautions be taken when listening to the Nightcap. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and most importantly, don't take life too serious, and have fun here on the Nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. Coming live around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours and our intergalactic viewers / listeners as well. It is fun to have each and every one of you part of the program week after week here on the Nightcap. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Big show tonight, huge show, so many things to do. So let's just jump straight in. Let's take off the band-aids. We'll jump straight into the show and see what happens from here on out. Because on that side of the studio, he's of course... No, wait a minute. That's not who I think it is. That's not him at all. He, like the person that's right there, is the king of all that is band-aids and the king of all that is still... It is Parking Sick!
Yeah.
Well, I like it when Parking Sick comes in on the program. Have a look at him.
Well, he's looking fantastic. Actually, he's looking rather skeletal with his bones sticking out. Yeah.
I knew they were going to take stuff out of Parking Nick earlier this week, but I didn't realise they were going to take his soul.
Well, yeah. It might have had something to do with the Halloween star that's still, hanging above him.
You know what? You can leave it there and it can become the Christmas star.
That's right. That's my plan.
All right. Well, let's introduce you, because right there in the centre part of the studio, wearing her Great top, indeed, from the Udall Division, the fiery redhead herself, it's Secret Agent Ness.
That's me. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, no, parking Sick's just having a tack nap.
Oh.
Tack nap. And me, I'm testigrade.
Oh my goodness, they are two wonderful words. Look at that. Wonder what those words would be used for in modern society.
Well, if you're in the know with the Nightcap Nation, yeah.
That is all go. Who knows? Maybe there's things that you'd probably need to collect for a particular reason. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It's kind of a mystery, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Look, I tell you what, it's so much of a mystery. I'm going to have to box this conversation up for now, and we'll worry about it another time, because it's just it's mind blowing. That's what happens. How are you?
I'm great. I'm testigrade.
You are testigrade. Yeah. Well, the shirt says it all.
Yes, I have to be.
I'm Jim Bean. That's how I'm feeling today. Speaking about Jim Bean, you know what's good about Jim Bean?
Oh, drinking responsibly.
Absolutely, drinking responsibly is always the best.
Thing about Jim Bean.
Yeah, but it's also associated with all these other wonderful products from Coca-Cola, from vanilla Coke to Mother Energy drinks to what's this? This just happens to be the one I prepared earlier.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's all right. It went all over all my computer and all over my phone. So beautiful. Oh. Responsible, boys and girls, responsible.
Yep, that's it. Would you like a tissue?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Here you go.
I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, it is what it is. I can tell everybody that's how I died.
Yeah, you could.
How you doing? You good?
Put it on your headstone.
Yeah. I got one in, so we'll be right.
Yeah.
It's a big show tonight. We got new listeners / viewers / everything at the moment. Plus, I got an update on our affiliates. I've got so many things to talk about. So many. So let's get down and do it, because before we get underway, you know how this works, because look at Parking Nick, he didn't sign off on the terms and conditions, and now he's parking sick. So
That's right.
you know, it's always important to sign off on terms and conditions, because otherwise things are going to go really bad for you really quickly.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at there was a driver in one of the French car races in Le Mans, I believe it was called Le Mans, whatever. He was driving along. He didn't sign off on the terms and conditions of the Nightcap Nation, and look what happened to him.
Was he German?
He was German.
In Mercedes?
He was, actually. Oh my God.
He might have died.
Yeah, I think, yeah. He took a few. He took some people out with him.
About 50, according to the little voice in my ear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, it's like we're on Jeopardy, and it's the producer in the ear.
That's right.
Sorry, what were you saying?
The production meeting notes.
Let's get down to it. Deep breath in, boys and girls. Here we go. If you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Oh my God, that was like the perfect ventriloquist I've ever seen in my life. Hit joy now, and after 12 grueling weeks of mannequin training, you too can graduate into the Parking 6 School of Technology.
Yes.
You can even join the live chat hats that happen throughout the course of the program, and you probably should.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's 2.
Absolutely. There are 2. And currently on...
There's no D2, just an R2.
No. But currently in the chat, we have got me.
You. I know you.
We've got the captain.
That's me. I know me.
We've got Jady Girl.
Jady Girl. Know her.
And we have Esquire as well.
Yeah.
Lady Esquire made before.
And Lady Esquire may join us this evening as well, I believe.
I believe so. I know that the fisherman will be tuning in. He normally watches the show after he's finished his trivia, so he's either tuning in later or not. We got another, I think there's 2. Currently in the small rural town that we know quite well, Secret Agent Nest, known as the Wogger of the Wogger of the Wogger.
Yes.
You remember that town?
I sure do.
There was things that happened in that town, and people.
Yeah. Plenty of things.
There are 2 people. We've got Dillman, who's chilling out there. He's a young fellow that's tuning in, and this is one's going to be difficult, because we've already got a Marshall in the Nightcap Nation. We don't want to confuse it up, because her name is Sam Marshall, so we don't want to confuse it. So let's call her Holler.
Holler for her.
Holler for a Marshall. Yeah, that works. That works really well. I think Tones is also tuned in, or the Tones, I should say, he's tuned in. Bobbin, I think, is floating around somewhere as well. McLovin will probably joining us later. There's a whole group and a whole that sort of stuff. I know the Rays are busy watching the little ones play Gridiron, but they're going to try and watch a bit later on. So hello to each and every one of you. Big hellos. Hello. Before we get into our first segment, because tonight's a really cool night, we've got show and tell tonight.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to touch base with the whole affiliate thing, right? Because if you go to our website and you peruse through the internet, you will come across the affiliate website, and there's some really good things on there. From we got banners. Banner Buzz AU, I think, is on there. But what I wanted to talk about was costumes.com.au, because they're great people at the costumes.com.au. Not that we promote anything on this program, especially costumes.com.au. Go have a look through their website, because they have donated something to go in the mystery box.
Cool.
And the only way to win that mystery box is to collect the code words that happen throughout November. Now, there have been 2 code... I don't know why I'm a puppet all of a sudden. There are 2 code words that have already been released to the public. And if you haven't seen them, you've got to go scooting through all the replays to find them. But there is 2 that's been released. I can't confirm or deny that those 2 particular code words are actually visible tonight on this particular show. But I can't confirm or deny the fact that those code words are currently, if you're watching this, in your line of sight. You've got to collect all 4 code words. So there's one for tonight that will be released. Get your pen for that one. There will be one released next week. And then you'll have until the 30th of November to go to our website, www.the-night-cap.com, and go to the competition page, fill in all the details, put in the 4 code words, you go in the entry, you could win this mystery box, which is up to about $350 worth of stuff.
Awesome.
We've also got one of the local chemists here on board. He's going to chuck in some stuff as well. So who knows? You might end up with expired medicine. Who knows?
Yeah. Expired condoms.
Expired condoms. We'll see if you can chuck in some expired endone tablets in there. I think we need a permit for that. I'll just double check that with the council. But anyway, all that's going in. In the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a new segment coming up on the program to do with our question time, where we're going to hit the streets. Yeah, we're going to hit the streets. Well, when I say we, one of us will. We're going to hit the streets with a film crew and a full production, so a tripod and a camera. And we're going to talk to some of the local people of the local vicinities. We're going to ask them some questions. So keep an eye out for that. We'll put up the details. If you're in the local area and you want to be part of that fun and excitement, then you probably can. So we'll let everybody know before all that comes out of play. So there's all these really cool things that are in the works. There's like a heap of really cool stuff happening. And, you just got to keep watching. You just have to keep watching because you never know what's going to happen on this program. You just never know what will happen. So stay tuned. There's some good shit coming up.
Right.
How are you?
Great.
Let's ask that question again. How are you?
I'm testigrade.
You are. I'm guessing you had a bit of a tack nap earlier. Now you're feeling testigrade and you're ready to rock and roll.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly how my day rolls.
I pretty much, I knew it. I picked up on it. Parking Sick filled me in later, and we've got the soul of Parking Nick floating around in the internet, which is good because we miss him. So it's good to have.
Get back.
See, it's almost like you can hear him.
I know.
Almost.
So the voices aren't just in my head.
No, they're in everybody's head. Forever. It's also really exciting because I'm going to be writing in black pen tonight. I had a blue pen last week and it really threw me off my game.
Oh, no. No way. I got a new pen the other day and I used it at work and it made me feel very official and organised. It's a clicky pen.
Oh, even better. This is just
it's a black one.
This is just your standard run-of-the-mill pen that I stole from the Pope. Well, I had a great weekend with the Pope. I was with the Pope the other day and we were scrolling through Instagram and it was a really good gig.
Were you discussing your beatification?
No, well, that was the start of the conversation, was like, when he realised I wasn't deceased, he was really upset by it. And I'm like, I don't remember that being a prerequisite. Why isn't that written anywhere? And he goes, well, it is. It's point 1 on the beatification ceremony. I'm like, right, fair enough. It's, that's a fair call.
Did he say it was just a given that it was going to happen, that you're going to be Saint Catherine?
Oh, it's a shoo-in.
Right.
It's absolute shoo-in. We haven't picked which one I'm going to be the saint of yet. We're still... I wanted to be the saint of Coca-Cola, Mother Energy, and Jim Beam products.
Yeah.
And of course the Udall division, or the Udall religion, Udallish, as it's sometimes referred to as.
Udallish people. Yeah.
Today, this particular program, this particular Nightcap Live, we're referred to as pH level normal. I just needed to put that out there and let everyone know, especially if you're going to like and subscribe and press the little bell notification, that all our pH levels are normal. Yes,
yeah. I've had mine tested. Normal.
Yeah. I was over there earlier with the dipstick, checking urine and stuff. We're all up and laughing. We're all above board, which is great. There's only one of us that's not above board, and well, his soul is currently trapped in the computer. So.
Get fucked.
But meanwhile, in the chat, Tones, hey,
Taines
is here.
Taines is in the house.
Right.
And of course, our new listeners in the town of the Wagga Wagga of Wagga. I'm pretty sure they're listening. Last time I checked in, they were. But it is Wagga, and there's sporadic, power outages because you can only light 3 houses at once in that town. So, which is fair enough. And it's a Friday night, so the creches are open. So
Yeah.
Friday night.
That's a Saturday night.
It's a Saturday night, though.
It's a Friday in Wagga.
It's of 1943.
Yeah.
Secret Agent Ness,
Yes.
riddle me this. Would you like to play Show and Tell?
Yes, I would.
I reckon we should.
Yes, I would.
All right. Well, let's do some Show and Tell then.
Okay.
All right. Show and Tell. Show and Tell. This is how it works. If you're new to the program, it is very, very simple. Remember when you were in grade school and you had literally a segment of your schooling called Show and Tell, where you could bring something from home, bring it in, and tell everybody, like, hey, this is my horse. Hey. And that was the gig. Like, you got, you got marked pass or fail if you brought stuff in from home, and as long as it was to the teacher's liking, you passed that subject in school. Well, at least that's what Year 12 was at the school I went to.
Yeah.
That I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there. Would you like to go first, Secret Agent Ness?
Sure.
All
I
right.
was actually thinking today how cool it was that we're a radio show and we do show and tell.
Yeah.
Innovative. Yeah. But I've taken this quite literally tonight, quite unliterally. And I've made it show and tell fast because I've got hay fever like there's no tomorrow. So I thought I'd show you my vitamins,
Vitamins.
my
vitamins.
medications,
Wow, that's
and
some
my
meds.
tissues.
Holy shit.
Show and tell fast. Yeah.
I like it.
It's got me sounding like a tranny.
Hey. Well, now I can put you in contact with a good chemist.
Oh, great. Yeah.
If you win the mystery box, you get access to, I don't know, some kind of meds.
Yeah, that's right. I need some Avel and I need more
Whoa,
antihistamine.
did you need some anal? Is that what you said? Because I can't help you with
Avel.
that. Oh, Avel.
Avel.
No, I can't help you with the first one. But parking sick might be able to.
Well, hey, you never know. You're going to make me blush.
Well, at least we know with parking sick that he's always hard. So.
Get fucked.
And yes, the Parking Mix soundboard is going to be available for everybody to download, as well as the GPS voice, I believe, as well. So turn right here, get fucked.
Right. I heard that turn right here, that's what old Formula One racer back in 94 did, wasn't it? What's his name? Cena? I know, I watched the accident today, so just catching up.
Oh, no. No, trying to say you turned right and hit the brick wall.
No, it was definitely a sign.
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
Show and tell. So you got to. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, because it being springtime here in our vicinity, that that the old hay fever, or as I like to refer to it as the made up syndrome. Sorry, that's gluten. Get those two confused.
Come infect my sinuses, please.
I could probably get you some help for that. Actually, what's a phenolphthalein? You could use that.
I could.
You could. It's not going to. It's not going to do fuck all for your sinuses, but we could determine how much acidity is in your piss.
That's right. That's right. The phenolphthalein.
Yeah, the phenolphthalein, I'll tell you what, that's going to put a smile on your dial if you're a chemist. That's a chemist joke.
That's right.
There are compound chemists currently watching this show in fits of laughter, going, ha ha, phenolphthalein won't do fuck all for sinuses.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what my show and tell is?
Yes, for sure.
All right, I got this the other day. If you've been paying close attention to the program, you would have noticed that behind the Jim Beam sign, I'm not sure if you've noticed that Jim Beam sign or not, but it's just there. Actually matches my shirt, but just a different colour.
Sure does.
Did you see this directly behind it?
I can't see it
No.
because you're really small on the screen.
Right. This has been sitting in the background for a few weeks now.
Cute.
How cool is this? This is my desk drum.
It's a little bitty itty drum kit.
Oh.
And that's how I play the real drums.
Yeah. Nice one. I like it.
Nailed it. This was a present thanks to young Wolf Queen over here. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so cool.
How cool is it? Well, honestly, it's
reckon-
it's kept me busy the last little while.
Yeah, I reckon I could get one of those for the cats and they could learn to play drums.
Oh, I highly recommend it. I highly
Yeah,
recommend it.
Either that or they chew it.
Well,
But, yeah.
it's made of really, really industrial strength. I believe the word is plastique. It's French. Yeah, it's French.
Marvelous.
Yeah, it's quite expensive actually. It's yeah. Well, from what I can gather, because I'm putting a price tag on that. Now, I'm no auctioneer. I don't know how to price things correctly. But if I was to take an educated guess, I'm thinking between 10 to 15,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Might have to think twice about getting one for the cats then.
I'm sure you could get, rip-off versions of them. But I don't think you'll ever get your hands on a genuine jazz drum. I believe is the again very French in its title, jazz drum as it's referred to as.
Just boom, I see.
It's good luck finding. You could probably pick up a pearl or a zildjian or something. But I don't think you'll ever get your hands on a genuine jazz drum.
I'm not after any rip-offs. No.
No. Look, I could put you in contact with my people. My people can contact your people. They can even contact Parking 6 people, and see what we can nut out.
Yeah.
When did the nightcap turn into the Antiques Roadshow?
Sort of like.
Yeah, about 5-10 minutes ago.
Show and tell.
Show and tell. Let's kick it out to the nation. Let's see what they have to show and tell. We can go through it again throughout the course of the night. But if you're in there currently and you've got something ready, send your photo through. Let's have a look. Or even if you just got a fun story to tell, because it's show and tell, not show or tell. We'd love to see it. And we'll go from there. Where did Parking 6? Let's show everyone Parking 6 show and tell there on his chin.
Yes.
Because that's the official Parking Nick face mask. That's his official quarantine mask.
That's what he looks like when he's sick.
That's what he looks like when he shaves the mustache. That's why he doesn't shave it very often. How looks that? Now, I remember seeing this. I remember when that was actually smelted by a world famous blacksmith in the Norwegian jungle. Back in would have been probably 74, 75, around that time.
1074.
Yeah. Around that time, 1074 BC. Because
before the captain.
Before the captain, I believe that's exactly what that means. You're obviously part of the negotiation team with the Roman Catholic Church, the secret agent is. But yeah, I remember when that was smelted. I remember watching a documentary. I was on a plane flight back from Egypt, Egypt, Queensland. Oh, sorry, Ipswich. I get those two confused.
Oh,
So I'm flying back, watching the documentary on 1974 or 75 smelting practices of the Norwegian jungle, and that happened to be the subject for that particular show. And I'm like,
wow.
I know that mask.
Yeah.
I've seen that mask before.
Yeah.
And it turns
I've
out,
touched that mask.
hey,
I've touched that mask.
make sure you wash your hands. Let's check the pH level of your hands before you go to the
need
toilet
some
or
of that.
anything.
What is it? That
Phenolphthalein, yeah.
phenolphthalein. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty important stuff.
I've just heard a voice in my head saying that the pH levels is the parking hotness level.
Yep. Let's play that. Let's play it out. It's Nicolicious. So while we sit and wait, obviously, if you've got things that you want to show and tell, chuck them in the chat, send them through to us, contact us, text them, do whatever you need to do. We'd love to see what you have for show and tell. I'm sure if actual parking Nick was alive, he would be showing us the this is really cool. I didn't even know that he had this. We went into hospital during the week, and they gave him a set of tits, and they totally messed up the operation. That's not what he was in for. But if he was on the show tonight, you could see the breast enhancement surgery that parking Nick had underwent. So.
And you just say it was magnificent.
You would.
Bit of bruising, bit of tenderness at the moment. Yeah. But just magnificent work. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Although I've heard that he can't breastfeed yet.
No. You got to get the cats to check in from time to time on that, and we'd like get some phenolphthalein, see what the acidity level is of the nickel of the nickel milk.
Yeah.
Jody Girl's put up in the chat. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Rick and Morty t-shirts, whoever they might be. She's got a cup, a ball. She's got a key ring. I'm not sure if that's a willy. Could be a willy, or it could be Daryl Earnhardt's heart, maybe.
I don't quite know. I'm looking at the picture here. Yeah, or it might be something with a flower.
I'm going with Willie. And then there's 2 pop vinyls. There's some kind of Mad Max Rick or something. Is a car.
Yeah.
And then there's like a thing in a box.
Yeah.
It's a thing in a box. A thing in a box, girl. It's called a plumbus. Whatever a plumbus is. Yeah.
There you go.
Isn't he the guy that found North America? Christopher Columbus?
Yeah, Christopher Columbus. Yeah.
A couple of years later, Nicholas Columbus turned up, and they're like, now we're really confused.
What's going on?
I thought your name was Chris. No, that was the other guy. No, look, we're just joining us together.
Oh, there you go. The plumbus is supposed to be a sex toy.
We were close. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was on the money. Well, there it is. There's some show and tell. I know that more will probably turn up throughout the course of the program. I just saw McLovin answering some questions, so no doubt he's floating around in the background. So if you are listening, hello to him. And as I said, a lot of people will be watching us on replay. There is so many awesome things happening nightcap-wise. Especially, we've got Lady Esquire. I'm not sure if she's watching or chatting or not, but she's in the chat, so therefore she's ours now. That's how it works. We lift her, we claim her.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how it works. Before we finish up and move on to our first song and all that sort of stuff, Alan's Lollies. Have you heard of them?
Yes, I certainly have.
Right. They are no affiliate of the show in any way, shape or form.
No.
Need to point that out.
They could be if they wanted to be.
They certainly could. We are on the lookout.
They could sponsor me. Snakes Alive.
This spot could be yours. If the price is sufficient.
Yeah.
Now, earlier in the year, back with the whole cancel bloody culture shit that took over the world,
Yeah.
Allens decided in their wisdom, oh shit, maybe we should change the name of some of our stuff not to, upset everybody. So there was Redskins and there was Chico Babes, right? So they were,
Chico, yeah.
what are we going to do? So they changed them. They're like, right, let's get a brain trust in. Let's run some market research on some really good names, and we'll thump them out, and everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to love us. There are going to be people that are living in Somalia that's going to go, this isn't even a real country, but I thoroughly enjoy your lollies. Right? So they've obviously taken things to focus groups, and they've, right, we can't call them this anymore. We want to call them, this particular name. And they're like, cool, all right, let's all have a look. Tick the box if you think that that's a great name. And everyone went, great name.
Yeah.
So they renamed the Redskins because, because we're Americans, obviously we're insensitive to Native Americans. They've ripped them off the shelves very slowly, but they ended up doing it. And they decided, we'll change the name to Red Rippers, because that can't offend anyone. Ever.
So who's a guy, Red Rippers?
The Red Ripper happens to be one of Russia's greatest serial killers who killed 56 people and is the first thing, and I need to point this out, the first thing that turns up when you Google Red Ripper.
Oh, no.
The first thing.
Don't forget Captain Reebok nearly released a shoe called the Zyklon.
Oh, yes. Yes.
After I Googled it.
Yeah, and of course, Zyklon is one of the gases that the Nazis used in their mass genocide. So, yeah, Zyklon B.
It's not that hard to type in your name of your product that you want to do. Great example. We have a guy that listens to this show, and he was a wrestler of ours called Master Jedi Senate, right?
Yes.
His other name is Vinny Osborne. And before it was Vinny Osborne, he turned to me and goes, Captain, and I said, yes, Vinny. He goes, I've come up with a name that I think I should use to be in the wrestling. And I've gone, sounds good, mate, lay it on me. And he goes, I'm going to call myself Vinny Steele. And my catchphrase will be Feel the Steel. And I went, mate, I think you're onto something. That sounds like a great name. Let's get some t-shirts made. So he got a couple of t-shirts made with Feel the Steel on it. And just before our first show, I thought, you know what? Let's be safe. Let me just Google Vinny Steele and see what comes up. Oh, look at this. It just happens to be one of the most famous porn stars on the planet. Mr. Vinny Steele, one of the greatest male porn stars on the planet.
Yeah.
So I just...
Who knew?
Who knew? So I turned
Who
to...
knew that Master Jedi Senate was a porn star? We didn't.
We didn't.
At the time.
Male gay porn star.
Yeah.
Which makes the whole Feel the Steel feel so much more important than what it originally did.
Yeah.
So it never hurts to Google. Not only is the Red Ripper one of the worst serial killers that ever plagued Russia, and it is just batshit crazy. I mean, just have a look at a picture of this guy and you will see that he is batshit crazy. 56 people he killed. He inspired other serial killers, but known as the chessboard killer, because he killed 56. Well, I should be able to get 58. And he almost got there. He almost got there. If it wasn't for that pesky dog and those silly kids, he would have got away with it. But yeah, so this guy, he's relatively well known. And again, the first thing that turns up when you Google Red Ripper.
Yeah.
So people of Arnott's, Arnott's, you know what I mean?
Alan?
Arnott's, I don't care who you are. You want products on the show? I'm selling out today. Inside the chat, Esquire, our good friend Esquire, he's put up his show and tell. This is his dad's son, Richmond Football Club ball from one of the Save Our Skin auctions from 1990.
Excellent.
Was that back when... Was Captain Blood... Was he 90 in the 90s?
No.
No, apparently.
All right.
No, not according to the in my head.
I used to own Captain Blood's old pool table.
Oh, there you go.
It's actually sitting in
Did
danger.
you sanitize it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I burnt sage on it. And then I painted it Sydney Swans colours.
Gave it a new lease of life.
Yeah, I did my own Renault repair, whatever it's called, and then I sold it on Antique Roadshow later that month.
Fantastic.
For a small penny, I might add.
Oh, nice.
Well, there it is. That's our show and tell for tonight. What I reckon we should do, Secret Agent Ness, parking sick, and our I'm just going to refer to it as the Lord, who's obviously talking through tonight. Shall we go to a song, and when we come back, still got a question time?
Yeah.
Before we do though,
Yeah.
before we go on to onto our first song, I got a message through from Nuclear Blast. And their touring label, Silver Management, they've picked up a few new artists.
Cool.
Which is really, really cool. So that sort of opens our doors a little bit. Obviously, YouTube's still got its algorithm. So if for whatever reason the streaming stops, deep breath, people, we will be back. Okay, just breathe through. We will get through this together.
Hold tight.
Hold tight.
Hold tight.
All right. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Feel the steel.
Feel the steel. We'll be back in a jiffy. Don't go anywhere.
In this life that I can't hide. Well, somewhere in this darkness there's a light that I can't find. Well, maybe it's too far away, or maybe I'm just blind. Or maybe I'm just blind. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. Hold me when I'm scared, and love me when I'm gone. Everything I am, and everything in me wants to be the one you wanted me to be. I'll never let you down, even if I could. I'd give up everything, if only for your good. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. And hold me when I'm scared, you won't always be there. So love me when I'm gone. Love me when I'm gone. When your education X-ray cannot see under my skin, I won't tell you a damn thing that I could not tell my friends. Roaming through this darkness, I'm alive, but I'm alone. And part of me is fighting this, but part of me is gone. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. Hold me when I'm scared, and love me when I'm gone. Everything I am, and everything in me wants to be the one you wanted me to be. I'll never let you down, even if I could. I'd give up everything, if only for your good. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm
Welcome to the nightcap question time. Question time.
And I'm unmuted.
Being unmuted. Is your pH level okay?
I just checked, and it's fine.
It's fine. Oh, good. Hang on. Is Parking Sick lost his head?
Oh, yeah. No, it kind of fell off.
That's all right.
I'll just sit like this. Yeah.
Hey, allegedly, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to read some minds. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Lady Esquire believes that we're super funny.
Of course.
But
She's
I think she's massively sleep deprived though.
Must be nice to be that drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think she might have needed to check a pH level.
Oh, that's probably really important. You know what you can use to check your pH level? I'm not sure if you've heard about this particular compound.
Phenolphthalein? Or what's that word again?
It's phenolphthalein.
Phenolphthalein.
Yeah,
Yes.
it starts with pH in case anyone wants to write it down at home for whatever reason.
So you can check your pH levels.
That's it.
Your parking hotness level.
And as JD Girl put in the chat on, who would have thunk that was actually a real word? Chemists.
Yeah.
Chemists know that that's a real word.
Yeah.
It is now time for the Nightcap question time. This is how it will work on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. Join now. You will find questions 1, 2, and
3
on the board. They've been up for a wonderful amount of time today. The people of the Nightcap Nation have answered said questions throughout the course of the day. Then, here on this particular program, and I'm not sure because Parking Nick is away, therefore Parking Sick is going to fill in. I'm not sure. If not, how it will work is I'll ask the questions. Secret Agent Ness will give some answers. I'll give some answers. Unless Parking Sick decides to jump in, he'll probably give some answers as well. I don't know how it's going to work. But nonetheless, we're going to... So I'm guessing six part of the game. Let me put it in.
Sick might be part of the game, yeah.
Let me put it in. All right. So Parking Sick, Secret Agent S will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I will then award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of 3 rounds wins the prestigious Question Time Championship belt, which is located...
Just that.
Hey, relax, buddy. I'm going to go to Celine Dion's house and ask her to marry me again. Then, and only then, I will read what the nation
had to say.
Oh my God, it's like he's here.
It is, isn't it?
That being said, Secret Agent S, Parking Sick, are you ready to play? Question time.
Yes.
Yep.
Right, that's not one of the questions either. I just need to point that out.
Question 1. Question 1.
Oh, good harmony in the pumming there.
Yeah.
Yes. Question 1. Hands on your buzzers. Although for Parking Sick, just if you have hands, just
Well, they might have fallen off too.
that's what COVID will do to you.
Yeah.
Great set of tits though. Hands on your buzzer. Here we go. Question number 1. What shouldn't you put on your resume?
Sick.
Sick. That was definitely sick. I saw his lips move.
If you're mailing in your resume, you shouldn't put anthrax on it.
Hang on, are we talking about the band or the chemical compound anthrax?
The compound.
Right. Let's check the acidity level.
Yeah.
That's a great answer, Sick. Tell you what, the Norwegian,
Yay.
that Norwegian jungle mask is really paying off.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to give him a 3-digit response of points.
Wow.
Oh, look.
Is that just because he's sick?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Pumpkin Sick and I, we go way back. We used to fight in guerrilla warfare back in the early days.
Yeah.
We used to go out and shoot gorillas. You know who wins in guerrilla warfare? Humans.
That's right.
Gorillas don't
That's
have
right.
guns.
Exactly.
They've got a lot of mist.
Hand-to-hand combat, it's a bit different.
Oh,
but
yeah, you don't go that close.
No.
They got one up on me on that one.
Yeah.
Secret Agent Ness, according to the Daily Advertiser, you were next.
Daily Tragedizer. According to the Daily Tragedizer, what's not good to put on your resume is interests include JobKeeper payments and sick leave.
Yay! I'm going to give you 3-digit point for that as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, between JobKeeper and carers leave this year, I've probably worked about 17 days.
That's more than I've worked in 8 years. That's pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Great answers, fantastic answers. Parking Sick, I'll tell you what, mate, you're on fire. You are. You're doing a great job. You keep up that great. You know what? He's wearing the babushka.
Yeah.
Most
This is super mega beanie.
yeah, he's wearing that because he's representing the Red Ripper tonight, and we are fucking big fans of them.
Oh yeah. I can make it look kind of more Russian cap.
I was talking to Parkin Sick the other day. I said, "So hang on, where are you running off?" He goes, "Oh, Moscow."
I believe it's pronounced Moscow.
Moscow. Throw your glasses at the wall and good fortune to us all. Hey. That's the Russian national anthem for anyone playing at home.
Yes, it certainly is. Fact.
So we see. Did I do that part yet? What the nation had to say? I'm pretty sure we did.
I have to say.
I wasn't sure if we did or not.
Question 1. Question 1.
Hey!
Leading the charge tonight is our good mate. He's also from Wagga 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 Wagga. Cooey is his nightcap name. What shouldn't you put on a resume? Skid marks. Yep, that's...
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of up there for things that shouldn't be on a resume. That's a fair point.
For sure.
Guinness, who's a good girl.
It's a good girl.
A good girl.
She's a good girl.
She is.
Donkey bottom biter. Especially...
Not quite sure what it means, but hey, good on you, Guinness. You're a good girl.
Well, we don't know. Guinness may have applied to be, like a sheepdog farmer, and then they realised, well, shit, we won't let her in with the donkey. Says there on the resume.
Yeah.
I always wanted to put doesn't get along well with others. I really wanted that because that was on a school report once, and I thought that would be awesome.
It's on your permanent record.
Yeah. I am the greatest, and I will say that until the world actually believes that I am. Thank you, Muhammad Ali.
I'm Testagreat.
I am Testagreat. After a tack nap, tell you what, feel really good after a tack nap. You feel Testagreat, to be precise. Then you check your pH level with some phenylphthalein, and you're laughing.
For sure.
For shizzle, I believe is the word.
For shizzle.
For shizzle. I think I saw McLovin turn up in the chat, or did I dream that?
Yeah, he's a...
Oh,
He is.
yeah, hello, McLovin. Hello.
Wasn't sure if I dreamt that or I actually did see it. There you go.
Yeah, he's a...
Thank you for what's in my head. I love you.
He was asking this week's code word.
Oh, yeah, because he asked if it was Van Halen's original band name. What was that? What was Van Halen's original band name?
Mammoth, apparently.
Mammoth. Oh. Was it Woolly?
Mammoth.
I haven't seen him naked.
Well,
you obviously don't go to the websites I go to.
hey.
Thank God.
Jada Girl, signing your signature with boogers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
I
got
wouldn't
hay.
give you a job if you did that.
You got hay fever, you'll be right.
Yeah.
What about enjoys Jim Bean and fighting with others?
Yeah,
That would work.
that could work. Yeah, it depends on what the job is for.
Oh, it's for Street Fighter.
Oh, absolutely.
Bare knuckle fighter in Russia. Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Something you shouldn't put on your resume. The truth. It's true. You probably shouldn't put that on there.
Again, it depends on who you are and what job you're going for.
I got a job as a nuclear scientist knowing zero things about atoms. I thought we were learning about atoms. So I knew Adam Scott the golfer.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I know two. Thank you for that.
Adam and Eve.
The original
Adamant.
Adamantium, which is a made-up metal.
There you go.
Pretty sure that's what Wolverine's claws are made out of. Or it's vibranium. I don't know. One of them's got vibranium, the other one's got adamantium. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't write the comics.
Adam West who played Batman?
Adam West? Yeah, look at that. There's five Batmans. There's 5 Adams I know now.
Probably, yeah.
I am now more qualified for that job than I was whilst doing it. And I held that position for 16 years until I got tenure.
Look at that. Enjoys ongoing training. That's what you write on your resume.
That's exactly what I put on my resume. Esquire. I know him. He's got a lady Esquire, which is 10 times better than he is.
Yes.
COVID has proven that a lot of people can't have written on their resume, can follow simple instructions.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, like how to wear a mask.
Yeah, or how to walk into a shop on the correct side.
Yeah.
You can't.
Or how to sanitize.
Yeah, or how to sanitize. You can't enter where Esquire works without kicking over the sanitize machine, and then you can rub your hands in it when it spills on the floor. And then you just touch as much stock as you can.
Well, that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's the law.
Yeah, in my store, everything is really tangible. People want to touch and feel.
Bet you didn't think so. I commend you too. Sorry.
That's right. And we've got, all of these Christmas decorations that people just want to touch and their kids want to pick up and chew on and all that sort of thing, roll about on the floor with them. And they get upset when we spray Glen 20 all over the joint. Yeah. Oh, I thought it didn't smell. I thought I had a shower. No, it's your festy germs, you bastards. You didn't sanitize. You're not wearing a mask. And now you're licking shit. So I'm going to spray it and you're going to know it.
Back to Russia with you, commie.
That's right. I don't want sanitizer stations. I actually want a blast of sanitizer to hit these fuckers as they walk through the doors.
Stand there with a sanitizer hose.
Yep, that's right.
Hang on, I just need to...
Being a county, you know the deal.
I just got to check. According to my watch, which I drew on, it's November. Why have you got Christmas decorations up?
That's the Halloween star.
You're one of them. No, I meant in your shop.
Oh, no, for sale.
Oh, right. Thought you had put them up in your shop already.
Buy them. Oh, no, I've got tons of them. Oh, I've literally, I've got, I would say half a ton.
Half a
Christmas
ton?
decorations for sale. Yep.
The only thing I've ever seen half a ton of, and that was in Wagga, was singlet shirts and thongs.
Yeah. Yeah, wife beaters and wife slappers.
Oh, there you go. McLovin's boss said that hiring him was Adam Shane. Captain America's shield is made from vibranium. See, I knew it was made of. I knew there was a vibranium metal out there somewhere. Yeah. And that means if vibranium is Captain America's shield, that means that Wolverine's claws, you've heard it here first, folks, is adamantium.
Yeah.
And you know how I could tell it was real adamantium?
How?
I used some phenolphthalein on it.
Phthalein, yeah.
It told me it's acidity level, and I went, well, that narrows that down. I know exactly what that is now.
No need for a spectrum analyzer for it.
Yeah, I put him straight in the Maztec, and Mulder, something that you shouldn't put on your resume, will work for Peanuts. Work for Dumbo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fine if you work in a circus.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if I was an elephant, that would be probably the first thing on my resume.
Yes. Lots of peanuts.
Chris Franklin, the bloke himself, all the way down there in Tassie. What you shouldn't put on your resume: dick pics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicks.
Especially if you're a woman.
Yeah, chicks hate them. U.S. Marshal.
Identify as a woman. Identify as a woman.
You identify as a woman? Okay, that's fair enough. Well, ma'am, you've got testicular cancer.
Yeah.
U.S. Marshal, hello to him and his wonderful family 3 weeks from now. Because that's how far he is behind. A 3-year gap in employment. When asked to explain, only say that a branch of the government knows exactly where he was.
Yeah. Take your pick. Could be any branch.
It could be any. I remember getting really drunk at the Anglers Tavern many years ago, right? And I found a limb of a tree had fallen. Being the hero that I am, I'm like, well, this limb has fallen. It is only justified that I pick up this thing. Because that's what people do. We improvise and we adapt. And I picked it up and I was walking around with it. It was quite a large limb. And I made no qualms in telling every single person that I met that I was the manager of this branch. And then I would snap a bit off and hand it to people going, you can be the manager of that sub-branch if you want.
Oh.
I have the power to do that because I'm the manager of this branch.
Branch manager. Yeah.
The fisherman. Hello to him. He'd be watching later tonight. So hello your time. He spent 6 years working in the industrial laundry whilst in prison.
Yeah.
That was my favourite go-to when I travelled the States and people go, oh, what did you do back in Australia? I always, without thinking, went, I just got out of prison. Wasn't lying.
Well, yeah.
This is a great one from Chop Shop Jim. Not what you shouldn't put on your resume. I work at Panamatic Pizza in Adelaide.
Yeah. Because ain't nobody like that. That guy shut the whole state down by lying.
Yeah.
Can you believe?
Kind of a legend.
Yeah, that's right.
You could put that on your resume.
I don't think his visa is going to be extended. Thank you very much.
Hey, Chop Shop, sorry, Facebook deleted your post and thought you were a naughty person. We love you.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't do that. I need to point that out.
No.
We put a post in and we didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't quite know what it was though. I thought we could have a competition to guess what Chop Shop's banned Facebook.
I know what it was because I saw it before it got deleted, so I know exactly what it was, and it is pretty damn funny. And I can give you as many guesses as you want, and you'll never get it. But it'll be fun.
Put it in the chat.
Gave us a chance to have a look at the terms and conditions. I'll post something in the chat for you.
Yes, yeah. Parking Nick did some homework on Facebook. And their ideas of terms and conditions.
Hang on, Parking Nick or Parking Sick?
Parking Sick. No, it was Parking Nick because it was earlier in the week.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Their ideas were quite unusual.
I was reading the Apple terms and conditions. You know, you can't use their products to be a detonator on an explosive device.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, I handed my iPhone in straight away. I'm like, well, I don't want it now.
Yeah.
There goes Christmas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that blows, man.
Yeah, well, it didn't. That's why I had to give it back. Bobbin! Hello to Bobbin, who I'm sure is watching us on YouTube or wherever she's watching us.
Yes, hello.
Her answer is that your ex-employer was a pack of drop kicks. Money ass clowns, I should say.
Yeah.
Miss Braff. It's Braff, but with an extra A in there.
Yeah.
My goal is to have your job.
Well, she should apply for a role in HR then.
Yeah, that was probably the best place to do it.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know, ploughing your wife?
Oh, make that 2. I'm an overachiever.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to send my dick pic to a lot of people that work here, okay? Kimatron, speaking of dick pics, she enjoys them. I'll give her a number a bit later if everyone wants to.
Yeah, you should have it down the bottom here on the screen.
Just scrolling across the bottom.
Yeah.
Things not to put on your resume. That you're lazy.
Yeah.
Enjoys...
Yeah. Again, depending on the job.
Long walks on the beach and napping at my workplace.
Yeah. Look, if you're applying for a job as the intern, yeah, the work experience kid.
That's what we got here.
Yeah, sign your name with a booger. Put skitties in there, dick pics.
Yeah.
You worked at Pandemic Pizza. You don't want to work for a pack of dropkick money hungry ass clowns.
No. And you know what else you shouldn't put on your resume?
What's that?
You guessed it. That you're Frank Stallone.
Well, yeah, that's right. What happened to Frank? We don't know.
He's still working in the kitchen.
Oh,
he keeps the internet running. He's our work experience kid, Frank Stallone. Well, I shouldn't say kid. He's 62, but
yeah, I didn't realise he was still around.
Yeah, I was. He's a bit sly. Oh no, hang on, that's his brother.
I see he's got over his whinging problem, so that's great.
It's because I muzzled him.
Gold star for the both of you.
Oh, thank
great
you.
Management and great shutting up there.
It's because
Frank.
I'm the branch manager. Sorry, I'm a retired branch manager. The captain just wrong hold himself. I did actually. Apparently, you can't inhale Jim Beam. That is it's probably written on the packaging somewhere.
Yeah, drink responsibly. Do not inhale.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. I don't know who that Surgeon General is, but I've never seen him in the military.
Boom, boom.
Thank you.
I would have laughed if it was funny. Wrong country.
Oh, right. Holler for a marshal. What you shouldn't put in it, that is lazy, can't follow simple instruction, and you'll probably show up drunk on every shift. Well, that's pretty much the requirements for working on the nightcap.
That's right.
I'm still not allowed to drink.
Oh, poor parking sick.
Parking sick, you poor bugger. Get parking sick a beer.
No, there are none. There are none. He can't have any.
Yeah, parking sick can drink it until his heart's content.
Yeah.
If you can hear me parking, Nick, you're also parking sick.
Yay!
What? I think there's some sort of vortex going on here, an alternate reality or something.
Don't worry about that. We're in the end game now, Pinky Winky. Let's go. There is
across the door.
There's
and
a spider
across
that's
the
made.
roof, and it's giant and it's raining a chair.
Oh my goodness.
And it's outside and it's creating a web.
There is a big
It's
spider
giant.
outside that has currently kidnapped 3 Albanian children.
It's a tiny
Mm.
spider.
Why do I have Albanian children? That's my fucking business.
It's a little tiny spider and it's created a web up to the window, up to like, the top of the roof, right where Dad sits, and it's a really low web. And it's super funny because he made a super big web and no one can see its web.
Well, thank you for the warning.
Don't walk into that web; you might get caught.
That's it. Yeah, that's what the police told me as well.
Or perhaps you could go out and check the pH level of the web.
I've actually got some phenolphthalein just here. Actually,
Phenolphthalein?
Yeah, I'll just grab some of that. It's with a pH in case you're playing at home. Dillman, the Dillman, the Dillinger.
Oh.
He said that you shouldn't put on it, as in your resume,
On your resume,
that
yeah.
you just got out of jail for the 6th time for killing people.
I reckon that's pretty cool if you manage to get out of jail 6 times for killing people. I reckon that's a winner. I reckon you could easily get a job as being a work experience person.
Oh yeah, you get a job. Can you hear that?
A wolf giggle.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, it's a Tinky Winky going nuts on me.
yeah, phone
Yep, Jady girl. She just got stoned for free because she stuck her head outside.
Oh, that will do it.
Yeah.
Finishing up question number 1 for us is our good friend Mr. McLevin. With
2 answers.
With 2. Oh, he's got 2, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, I better refresh the page.
That's okay. I can do the second.
All right, you do the second. He strives to, on his resume, I strive to achieve my work goals, the most important of which is retirement.
Yeah. And his other answer is question. What goals would you like to achieve in the near future with our company? Answer, retirement.
Yeah!
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah, I tell you what, there's some interesting ones not to put on a resume. I had for a long time, until someone pointed it out to me, I had, instead of quick learner, I had misspelt learner and put quick leaner. And during a job interview, the guy goes, could you demonstrate how you're a quick leaner? So I quickly put my hand on the table and went forward, going, sure can. Didn't get that job.
Oh,
It was
shame.
for an official leaner, too. I was... what can you do?
The town leaner. Is that like the town bike? Who knows?
Well, there it is. That's question 1 done. I probably think it would be a great idea if we go to a song, and when we come back, we can do question number 2. Earlier tonight we heard $3 Down, which, by the way, we've got approval to play now. Bam, bam. This one is, they've been around for quite a while. I don't think we've played them on the show. Parking Sick or Parking Nick can confirm or deny. Have we had Nightwish on our show before?
Yep.
We have, right. Okay. I've just ran the hand over the Ouija board and I've got my answer.
Yeah, Floor Jansen and the rest of them.
Paul Jansen. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
him.
She's,
Yeah, that's her.
She's the singer, and she, I believe, also
She was part of the Norwegian
spent some
jungle.
time in the Norwegian jungles.
She sure did. Smeltering a brazier out of coconuts.
Oh, fantastic.
Coconuts are very, very tropical in the Norwegian jungle.
Yeah,
Mm.
I believe so.
yeah, they're grown by all the Norwegian black metal bands that get lost out there.
Yeah, I tell you, they're out there all the time, those black metal bands.
Yeah,
Mostly shooting covers.
yeah. And guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare, they're the easiest ones to beat.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a jiffy. Don't go anywhere.
Question 2. 2.
Wow, Night Witches, Night Wish. Apparently.
Night Wish, yes, not Night Witches.
No, completely different. We'll just wait for the...
Last two.
Yes, Sabaton is on Nuclear Blast Records. Thank you very much.
Certainly is. And it seems to be, so far we've been able to find 4 songs that YouTube go, no.
Yeah.
That ain't happening, Slick. Which is strange, because that's not my name.
Yeah. Well, you could be. I could call you Captain Slick.
Captain Slick? Oil Slick.
Yeah.
That could be my other name.
Yeah.
That should be my Norwegian metal name.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for YouTube to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there. We'll just wait a sec. Bloody YouTube. Ah, there we go. We'll be there.
Hey, YouTube.
There we are. We're back again.
Great.
So we can do this now. Now that everyone's back and watching.
Question 2. 2.
And I just got a message from the Esquire himself going, that was a cracking song. Well, it was a cracking song.
Yeah.
And Night Wish, you're not bad.
They're not bad at all. Catch them on Nuclear Blast on their YouTube channel where you won't get in trouble for playing them.
That's right. And McLovin says policy violations. Woohoo! That's what we're here for.
Hell yeah, baby. I want to do a whole show based on policy discrimination.
Yes, yeah. And speaking of policies, as Park and Nick put up in the Facebook chat earlier on, the Facebook policy violations include you're not allowed to show photos of anuses or nipples unless they are photoshopped onto a public figure's head, you know? Yeah.
Well, there goes our ass and nipple show for next week.
Hi, Dry
We could just Photoshop it up here.
That's a good idea. Dre Ray is in the chat. She's just tuned in.
Hello.
They've just finished watching back-to-back gridiron matches with the little teams. Go the Thunders? Does that sound right?
There's someone up in North Queensland. Yay!
If they played back to back, how did anyone score?
Well, it was really difficult for a while. Come on. Are we back? Are we still dropping frames? I don't think we're still dropping frames.
Lucky we don't work at Specs.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like we're back.
Cool.
Looks like we're back. From what I can gather, we're back. It doesn't look like there's any more frames dropping, but who knows? There we go. It's all working again.
Awesome.
It's all working now. As I write that into the chat. Right. So, in case you're missing, the Gridiron team up there in Queensland, 61-0, their way, as in the team that we're barracking for at halftime.
Yeah.
The Thunder.
Go you good things.
Go you good things. I know that they're kids, but get out there and punch them.
Yeah, that's right. Gridiron, you've got to play tough.
With my training, I'm going to turn you from kids into men, and from men into gladiators, and from gladiators into captains.
Oh, I don't think they can go past that opportunity.
No.
No.
And this is why I'm not allowed to teach under 12 hockey anymore. That and the lawsuits. Anyway, question number 2. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. This is it. This is how it's going to work. Question number 2. And this is what question number 2 is written for you to answer to. What is something you could do, watch, enjoy every day and never get sick of?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness.
Crochet.
Crochet.
Crochet. Represent.
Is it dangerous crochet?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
It better be.
Sometimes I live life on the edge. There's a thing called Yarn Chicken that I play, which is, can I finish this row with this remaining yarn that I have? Can I finish this project? Or should I just stop now and give up?
Oh.
Yeah,
Never
Yarn
quit,
Chicken.
never surrender.
That's right. That's right.
Uh,
Sounds like and lose, but hey.
I'm going to give you some points for that because that is an answer that deserves points.
Oh, thank you.
Now let me just go back. According to the priest that was conducting the exorcism.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that word. The photo, the federal failing. Parking sick. I believe you're next.
Secret agentness.
I'm going to give you some points for that one too. That's a pretty good answer.
Oh, that's sweet.
Although it was my answer, but you know.
And guitar.
Let's be real, it's everyone's answer.
Crack cocaine was going to be my real answer.
Yeah.
I like it. Series of points for each, especially for the eyebrows that made themselves known in this beginning of the podcast. Before we get another frame drop out of violation, shall we see what the nation
How'd
Had
you
to
say?
say, yeah.
Question 2.
The charge again is our good mate Cooey. What is something that you could do, watch, enjoy every day and never get sick of? Women.
Nice.
I don't know. If I could teach my flashlight how to... Well, sorry, what was that, God?
Well, what about the big, fat, hairy, smelly ones?
Hey, we're all God's children in the dark. I don't know, but if I could teach my flashlight how to do the dishes, I probably wouldn't need a woman.
You're in the doghouse again.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Speaking about things that live in a doghouse, Guinness.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl. Reading P-mail, which I'm guessing is puppy mail.
Right.
I'm thinking it's, walking along and sniffing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's P-mail.
Yeah.
Right.
Female. Yeah.
Right, P-mail. That makes a lot of sense. My mum.
Your mum.
That's not
My
my.
mum.
That's not my answer.
Good.
Her answer though is something that she could do, watch, or enjoy every day. Talking to family.
Yeah, she wasn't including you in that, was she?
No, she did. She did say family.
Oh, that's a nice answer. I like that.
Go over her house, and when we were kids and we were mucking around, Mum would always say, "You just wait till your father gets home." And Mum, it's been 11 years. He's not coming back. Esquire, something that he could do, watch, enjoy every day. Breathing.
Good call. Good call.
You can do, watch, and enjoy all of that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's cold, you can see your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. There's my breath.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Antarctica? I was just reading earlier today that you can go to Antarctica. They're looking to hire 180 Australians to go to some of their stations up there. And I thought to myself, fuck, imagine that. If we get up there, we're going to have like the #1 hit show in Antarctica.
Shit, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there would be almost zero competition, I reckon.
I'm thinking that the pollen count's probably fairly low down there.
Very,
so
very low, actually, from what I can...
Yeah.
From my scientific knowledge of ice, it is, it's quite pollen-free.
Yeah.
And not only that, Metallica's already played down there, so they won't come back.
Yeah, well, look at that. That's a plus in every way, shape, or form. We could probably convince other bands to come with us and perform. Like, pretty sure Human Nature's doing nothing these days. I love that. Who?
Human nature. Yeah. Rick Astley on the radio the other day.
Hey, he could turn up. Not much he's doing these days.
Yeah.
We can get
With good reason.
We can get 2 of the 4 Beatles to come and join us.
Mm-hmm.
It's half a show.
Yeah.
There you go. And Jim Beam, Mother and Coca-Cola products will always be ice cold.
Drink responsibly.
Can you see that one? I'm not sure of it. How cool is that? Like, that's a little Coke bottle, right?
Cute.
And
Yeah.
and it's a bottle opener as well,
Uh-huh.
right?
Cool.
I'm not saying that could be in the mystery box, but it could be in the mystery box.
That could be in the mystery box.
It could be in the mystery box.
$150.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's $350
awesome.
worth. Yeah.
I think I'm going to change my name from Secret Agent Ness to Psychic Medium Ness.
I tell you
Because these
what,
voices in my head are just being projected everywhere.
no, it's coming in. But yeah, I reckon we need to send it. Do they have email in Antarctica?
Yeah, they must have.
Is that where Santa lives? Is that Antarctica?
No, that's the Arctic Circle at North Pole.
Other end.
Down
Oh,
south.
down south. Oh, we like things that are south of the border,
There you go.
like
There you go.
like vaginas,
Mexico.
Mexico, dick pics.
Yeah. Well, we know Gimatron does, so send now.
Send now. Number is scrolling just across the bottom of the screen. Mulder. What is something that she could do, watch, or involve herself in? The Nightcap Nation.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Although it is technically
Great
4 different
answer.
words. Oh, look, there's a very, very pretty photo of Dre Ray that she sent me instead of putting it in the chat. Oh my goodness. Put your shirt back on. No, wait a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Is there anything in the terms and conditions about nudity? I just need to...
Not for private messages, no.
Oh, good.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm in for the night. Put that photo up in the inside the Nightcap Nation itself. That's a very, very, very pleasing photo.
Yeah, we all want to see your boobs, Dre, right?
Yeah, all of us. Normally you have to subscribe.
Look, Dre was late to the show too, so she doesn't know that Parkin's sick has had a boob job this week as well.
No, well, this is true.
Yeah.
Apparently she's had to jump off, going to be late, finish. We'll definitely listen to the replay tomorrow, she's put. So that will be a great that'll be a great surprise when she finds out we've been talking about her norks on.
Absolutely. She'll love it.
Women love getting their norks talked about.
Oh, don't they just?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Well, that's what I read in Mike Tyson's book. US Marshal. Hello to him and his wonderful family. 3 weeks behind. Reading books. Real paper books, not that e-book junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have personally, and I don't like to brag, but I have personally seen 3 books.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm not even a member of the library.
Yeah.
Theft.
It's like when I go and order a club sandwich and I'm not even a member. I just like frilly toothpicks. And coleslaw. The Fisherman. Hello to him on replay.
No.
Watching a Mr. Bean skit. It never gets old. It's fair enough. I like to see people flick the bean. Is that similar?
Oh, it never gets old.
No, it definitely doesn't. That's something I've got to watch quite regularly. Lady Esquire is probably watching this going, why does actual Esquire listen to this shit? Because she has been non-stop chattering in the chat tonight, I've noticed.
Oh, absolutely.
Can't fit a word in anywhere. Shady Girl!
He probably watches because of the magnificent special effects.
That's right.
There's a lot of special effects on tonight's program. I have been trying to find how Parking 6 mouth is moving, but I've just put it down to the fact that mast, not only was it smelted in 1974-75 in the Norwegian jungle, but it was blessed, and you're not going to believe by who. It was one of the Somalian pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow.
Boy, they like to travel.
They love to travel. I think he was on holidays. I'm not really sure.
I'm pretty sure they're the ones who introduced the coconuts.
Yeah, I think that was. I think his name was Muhammad Depp. Is his pirate name?
Yeah.
Why is
But I just
Islamic?
have to
I don't
say, I just have to say, it's moving without my hands.
know. That's it's a real person. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, that's right.
I just turn up and press the go button, and I have people that deal all this stuff. I'm not even really in a studio. No, I'm actually on holidays. I'm in the Bahamas.
All right. Right. Yeah, it's just a backdrop there.
Yeah. I take all this with me when I go on holidays.
Yeah.
Especially that drum. I can't leave that drum at home. That's $15,000 worth of real
For
drum
sure.
kit there.
And
15.
Or if you're on Porn Stars on TV, give you 100 for it.
Give you 100. Best I can do is a dick pic. Shady girl, do we give her an answer? Watching Disney and Pixar
do it.
movies.
Yeah.
And she doesn't care how old she is. Well, neither does
there you
Disney,
go.
god damn it.
No, that's right.
You know what you
You've
should
got
be?
that.
No, neither did that priest.
No. You know what you should be watching?
Well, what should you be watching?
Sony Pictures. That's what you should be watching. Anything from Sony Pictures is a fucking win.
Oh, it must be.
Like a
That would be
massive win.
good if it wasn't.
No, that's right.
No.
Even if Sony Pictures could release a snuff film, and it will still be one of the greatest movies I've ever watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just floating the
No,
idea out
that's-
there, Sony.
Yeah. Yeah. We could play it.
Yeah, we could. Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to give it airtime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slate. She could watch her dogs all day.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
She then went on to answer 2 other questions from last week.
Well, that's okay too.
Bobbin. Something that she could do, watch and enjoy every day. Drawing.
Yeah.
Good at it.
She
She
is.
is good at it.
She is.
And she loves the colouring in as well.
She certainly does love the colouring in. Kimbertron, the captain. Damn straight.
Hey. She might withdraw that answer.
She sends me dick pics too, I'll be honest. Not sure who they are,
Well.
or why they're in my clothes. Holla! Holla, holla! Holla, holla, player. Listening to music. Well, you're in luck, because here on the Nightcap Live, we play 3.
3 musics. 3
Sometimes,
musics. per show.
sometimes 4 to 5 musics, but it all comes down to YouTube.
Check on Metal Night.
Well, most nights have been metal nights.
Yeah, fucking hard. Rouse, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Get
McLovin talking to third.
P11.
P11 third.
Oh, that's lovely.
That is lovely. And he also wanted to put in there summoning the dark arts to bring misery and despair to those that oppose him.
As if anyone opposes him.
He has a sign. You know, when you go to people's houses and they have the sign that says, you know, caution, you know, beware of the dog.
Mhm.
He only has a sign at the front of his house that just says one way. Because if you break in, there's only one way you're leaving, and that's in a body bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there it is. That's question 2 done. How easy was that?
Simples.
Simples. It's almost as
Simple.
easy as beating a gorilla in a game of poker. I don't know the rules. Shall we see? No, let's not do that. Shall we? Shall we go? Shall we go to a song, and when we come back, let's do question number 3, because that's what we do here on the
That's pretty
program.
cool.
We
Yeah.
give people what they want, and what they want
Yeah,
is music.
absolutely. Music's 3.
This, by the way, is another Phil Campbell song and the Bastard Sons
Cool.
from Nuclear Blast. Let's see if it goes past 4 bars before we get violated.
Well, I don't mind being violated, but hey, I'd like for everybody to hear the song.
I did read that on your resume. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
built my own prison, regretted decisions. So here I am, down that road I'm walking, on my own again. Some things never change. I know that I was born to roam on this highway all alone. I was born to roam these cold dark streets alone, and I was born to die without you there by my side. All my life I've been riding the rails. All my life I've been running away from myself. Down that road I'm walking, on my own again. Some things never change. I know that I was born to roam this highway all alone. I will never change. This road, it is my home, yeah. I was born to roam these cold dark streets alone, and I was born to die without you there by my side. I was born to roam these cold dark streets alone, and I was born to die without you there by my side.
Question three. Three.
Oh, good pumming. I tell you what, every time I look over, parking
Yeah.
sick just fills the gap. I'm very, like, losing parking Nick earlier this week to syphilis has been a tragedy for all of us. But having parking
Absolutely.
sick there has just been phenomenal. I'll tell you what, he's putting in more effort than any other co-host I think I've ever...
Fuck.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Yeah.
Hello.
Put the mask back on.
Get fucked.
I've heard that a few times tonight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Justified. Every one of them.
we did receive a very important email before we came back. It's from the Department of Health and Safety. Please don't drink phenolphthalein. Need to point that out. Quite dangerous. Not really. Actually, you can probably drink it. It's not going to do much to you. So knock yourselves out. Let us know if it's poisonous or not. Have a knock. Let us know. If you're not here next week, we'll know that it's probably not worth drinking.
That's right. Yeah.
Your poo might come out a different colour.
Sponsors.
Question number 3. Parking Nick, you should be part of this because I'll tell you what, it's been some great answers tonight from Parking Sick.
You up to question 3 already?
Yeah,
I must
Parking.
have been out of it.
Yeah, Parking Sick was in there. Yeah, I tell you what, TACNAPs are just absolutely testigrade, aren't they?
Aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just,
Very.
all right, question number 3. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. What is the strangest fact you know?
Secret agent nest.
Secret agent nest. Oh, that was quick.
A woodpecker's tongue is about 10 centimeters long, and
Really?
they're only, it's about a third of their body length.
No
And
shit.
it's so long that it actually wraps around their brain. I'm going to put a picture up.
No
and
shit.
That.
That is.
I'm serious.
Because remember, they peck into the wood,
Yeah.
and if your tongue's not long enough to get the bugs in there, you've pretty much wasted your whole damn time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
But yeah, I just put
Hell
a
of a
diagram up in the chat, and it actually comes like out from their like little breathing holes in the top of their beak, and comes down behind their brain, wraps around it, comes back, and then out their mouth.
Holy crap.
And when they poke their tongue out to eat like the little bugs or whatever they're eating in the tree, it just unfurls from around their brain.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I
It'd
can.
be like going fishing and having the hook on the end of your rod,
Oh,
not on your line.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Shit.
fairly pointless.
Yeah.
No wonder they're the official bird of the lesbian community. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's pretty.
Hello, cancel culture.
pretty sure that's accurate.
I reckon Gene Simmons would be jealous.
It
yes.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got replaced by a. Actually, you know what? On that, I was watching a wattle bird because we have wattle birds that come into the yard. A wattle bird has a very
That's it,
thin.
waddles.
No, not waddle, as in wattles. Wattle.
Oh, one made out of paint.
Yes, as in Bristol wattle paint. Trust British paints. Probably could now, I suppose.
Yeah, he's safe now.
Yeah, the wattle. Yeah, we got a family of them. There's about 5 or 6 of them. They have really long white tongues as well. I'd never picked up on that. No, one was sitting there, licking itself, and I'm like, holy shit! What the size of that tongue? So we made out for a bit. Did you know pigeons explode when you have sex with them? Because the one that I did. Never mind.
Now, the punchline is the one I fucked did.
Yeah.
Hey, parking. Actually, now you're here, you can answer this riddle. What did they call Postman Pat when he retired?
Oh, I know.
Huh?
It's your joke,
You can finish it.
Pat.
Parking. According to Parking Sick, who was filling in earlier, you were next.
Strangest fact I know. I know lots of facts.
No, you don't.
Most of them are strange. But I could probably give you the real name and the nickname of every Allied and Soviet block aircraft from about 1950 onwards.
Shit, give us 3.
3, the
I'm gonna-
Sukhoi 25 Frogfoot.
Yeah.
The A-10, everyone's favourite, is officially the Thunderbolt 2, but everyone calls it the Warthog.
Yeah.
And the F-16 is officially designated the Fighting Falcon, but they call it the Viper.
I gave you 100 points per answer then.
Woo!
So, Secret Agent Ness, you're coming in at a very, very respectable 400 points.
Oh.
But I just got 3. Oh, but I haven't been here for 2
And
questions.
you got a triple pointer before.
Yeah, you did. Triple
No,
did. Parking Sick did.
Oh,
So-
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
So we're gonna do a 3-way.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
have to break it up because Parking Sick was winning.
No.
And then you sort of even the score there, Parking. I win! Hooray for me!
Yay!
No, we'll give it to Parking Sick.
Oh.
Yay! Well done.
Well done, Parking Sick. You'll never be
Well done,
forgotten.
kid.
You'll never be
Yeah, gone
forgotten.
already.
He just
Yeah,
got
fuck it.
he just got drafted. Shall we see what the nation?
Had to say.
Question 3. 3.
Holy shit! I just realised the time. So let's do a fast game. Is a good game.
For sure.
As soon as our cameras come back, come on, give me my camera back, Mac. What was that old show? Oh, there we go. Question number 3. What's the strangest fact you know? Cooey! Steamrollers don't roll steam, and catfishes don't have kittens.
Oh.
Mhm. I agree.
I didn't know any of those facts until then.
Mhm.
Dear Coffee, who
We're taking a bit of a dark turn here.
yeah, I was reading her thing earlier today. Sadly, a close friend of her youngest child was murdered. Their time America
Oh.
earlier today. Hence her answer: murdering children is a horrible thing to do. We can all
It
agree
is,
with
isn't it?
that. We can all agree with that one.
All the best, Pete.
And all
Yeah.
the that's why I thought I'd give her answer airtime. Normally, something like
Yep.
that we would try and avoid because we are a comedy show. However,
Yeah.
I think we could all
Part of
agree
the
that that's
family.
not a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're part of the family, D.
Yeah, it certainly is. Also just noticed Jody Girl put in seagulls explode if you give them Panadol. Every bird explodes if you give them Panadol. It's a true fact.
Where's my Panadol?
Because of their small tummies, it expands and they explode.
Yeah.
Also,
So
if you,
is rice.
if you give them duck food
We're
as
not
well.
allowed to throw rice at weddings anymore.
Yeah, well, it's only because it had attracted all those people that fix iPhones for a living. Fill in racist
I
stereotype here.
cancel culture.
What are they going to do? Cancel us from YouTube?
Yeah.
If Tom Green can get away with rooting animals, I think we're all right.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ruth you, doesn't she?
Guinness.
Guinness.
He's a good
He's
guy.
a good girl.
Who's a good girl?
Tomato soup has no bones.
Disappointing for Guinness, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can't say I haven't murdered too many tomatoes, but from my understanding, they are probably one of the most boneless vegetables that is known.
Makes them easy to bury.
Yeah.
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 Get rid of the evidence.
No, just get rid of the tomatoes.
Always remember, if you're going to hide a body, plant a endangered plant on top of the body. They can't dig it up.
Yeah, by the time they go through the council, it would be 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you're well and truly gone by then.
Yeah.
Which is why we're not allowed back in Wagga. Just putting it out there.
No.
Here we go from Miss Dawson's Creek. Camels don't store water in their humps.
No, it's fat.
Well, I'm never going to try and tap a camel again. Jesus. I
No.
always thought one had, like, sugar-free Coke and the other one was just normal Coke.
One had Jim Beam and the other one's got a Coke.
Drink
Yeah,
responsibly.
Drink
Camel.
responsibly. Mr. Buckley. Buckle your Buckley. When you break spaghetti, it will always snap into 3 pieces. Never 2.
I've heard that before, but I don't think I've ever put it to the test.
No. I
What
can't
if you
say.
use a samurai sword, really? Like,
Oh,
really quick?
it'll still snap into 3, and then your samurai sword will never be as sharp again.
No, it probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Esquire.
Esquire.
Who's got a lady Esquire who's still listening to the show.
Really?
Sucker.
Suck it her in. She
Yeah.
belongs to us now.
Yeah, don't forget to take her back to hospital after the day.
They only go to hospital once I'm finished with them, just until the roofies wear down. That was Kim's favourite drink, by the way, roofies and tonic water when we first started dating. Brock, the Queen owns all the swans in England. What a rude bitch.
That is a fact.
And she's the only one who's allowed to eat swan as well.
Well, unless you nick down to the local Coles or Woolies or whatever and you get yourself some of that black swan stuff.
Yeah,
Go down
yeah,
to bloody
it's legit.
Albert. I'll go down to Albert Park. Who's going to stop you?
Yeah. They got really good eggs too. You want to eat, you want a decent egg, you go and get yourself a swan egg.
That's probably a large one.
Yeah.
But they do an annual swan count on the Thames.
Oh, that's
And,
all right.
yeah, her officials get dressed up and they go along in a punt. I said that quite well.
Yeah.
And they count all the swans.
Really? And then
Absolutely.
they pick if they're overstocked. They go, well, we've got an extra one. Queen will love this.
Yeah.
Roasted up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
frickin' seed swan.
Yeah, but if you're after a good egg, get a swan egg or a penguin egg. Both of them quite delicious.
Hey, Waddles, chuck us a favour.
He's a boy penguin, so yeah, he guards the eggs, so you'll be right.
Yeah.
There you go. Buckingham Palace has the only retail outlet of Swans Are Us.
Swans are us.
Mulder,
Well, you're a Swans fan, Captain.
I am a Swans fan. That's
Well,
what
does the Queen own you too?
No, it just owns the Sydney Swans.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, they were all right when they were just the South Melbourne Swans, but as soon as they got too big, Queen's like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
We're going to do a bit of the the Solomon Islands here, and we'll just take that. Probably not under the British rule. I don't know. I don't know geography.
No, probably not.
Which one? Oh, Falkland
Islands.
Islands.
That's something to say about it.
Yeah.
The Falkland Islands. That's where I was getting confused.
Yeah.
I'll just take that. That's ours. From Mulder, another Queen fact: the Queen owns your hands and face. Stupid tattoo rule.
I think that might be a rule about stupid tattoos,
Yes.
as in face tats and love, hate,
Yeah.
or bad decision.
Yeah.
Uh,
Prison.
yeah,
Or
bitch.
pink first.
Prison.
Yeah, I think
bitch.
that might be a rule that some tattooists try to. So if you go in and you say, I want, all this tattooed on my face, the tattooist will go, well, maybe they should think about it. No, Queen owns your face. You'll have to go and get.
Yeah, and dumb people go, but it's my face.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter to the Buckingham Palace.
But are you the Queen, mate? Are you Freddie Mercury?
I only hear from her when I turn 100.
Yeah.
She sends one every year after that too, by the way. Not just on your 100. She sends it to 101.
Oh, no.
And when you get to 105, she just sends you cyanide.
Or sends you through a French tunnel in a Mercedes Benz.
Any advice on marrying into the royal family? Yeah, don't piss me off and always wear a seatbelt.
Yeah. Yep.
US Marshal. Lucite and lucite, with an I,
Lewis, yeah.
should not be used interchangeably.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, lucite's sort of like laser light.
Yes,
right,
yeah, like the plastic.
Yeah, plastic, molded
Composite.
plastic.
Yeah, and I think the other one is like uranium, isn't it?
Oh, possibly.
Yeah, it could be. I didn't research it. I've been distracted to that.
Hang on, where is it? I had some phenolphthalein. We could have tested it, but never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
well.
Yeah. Maybe it made its way into the mystery box.
Do like good shelf life on a mystery box. The fisherman, it takes over 1 million rose petals to make a litre of perfume, or even a litre of perfume, not just a litter, but a litre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The octopus, this is from Jody Girl. Octopuses have 3 hearts.
Yeah.
And
And they've got a brain in each of their limbs.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the male throws his penis at the female octopus and goes, "Here, fuck you."
That's right. It's like a mic drop.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Just use my penis while you're doing it.
By the way, just saying, have you seen My Octopus Teacher? It's incredible.
On
doco.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's incredible. And everybody who mentions it is like, oh my God, it's just amazing.
Mm.
It's amazing. Not released by Sony Pictures, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. My Octopus Teacher, watch it.
Is it the seahorse that does it? I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist.
Maybe.
Like the 3 stages of marriage. When you have everywhere sex, where wherever you feel like it, you just do it. Then after a while, you have bedroom sex because birthdays, Christmas, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then the hallway sex, where you just pass each other in the hall and go get fucked.
Yeah. It's the oral sex stage.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that marriage is it's a 3-ring circus. It really is, because you got your wedding ring, you got your engagement ring, you've got suffering. I mean, no, that's it. Slater. Blondes are a deformed gene. So being blonde is a genetic anomaly. Yeah. So is blue eye.
Oh, well.
People that have blue eyes.
Well, we've both got blue eyes.
Well, you're both fucking mutants.
And
Yeah, but you're left-handed, you fucking sicko.
Yeah, devil baby.
Cop that.
That.
You
You must be
freak.
you must be so upset with me. I'm closer to the devil and more metal than you've been.
Well, I've got 30, probably 40 centimetres of metal in and out of me at the moment.
All right, so we're getting there then.
Yeah, it's, and I actually feel quite ill enough that I only wish this feeling on 6 or 8 people.
Oh, jeepers. That's not good.
Oh,
Kalupja.
I've done some homework for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meryl's her name. Meryl the Pharaoh.
Meryl.
All the way in
Meryl.
Deutschland.
Really? Yay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola. Meryl said that the fear of long words is...
Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
That's exactly right.
Quipedaliophobia. Hippopotamonstrosis.
I've been so frightened of hippopotamus phobia for so many years now, which is the alleged fear of long words, by the way.
Yes, yeah, and the American Psychiatric Society doesn't believe it's a real phobia.
Well, that's because that's what they... that's what the...
I want you to think.
Exactly. I was about to use a very derogatory term there, and I quickly pulled myself up. Because even I know that would have got us fired. That's what Frank Stallone will make you think, anyway. Master Jedi Senate, feel the steel.
Hey.
A frozen quesadilla from Aldi ain't half bad.
I like their haddock cakes.
I don't even know what any of that words are. Bob and Laura keep poo in your ear feels nasty. Fair enough.
God.
Didn't know that.
Well, I bet it does. That's a fact I never want to have to confirm.
Blue. This is from Miss Hook. Blue tongue lizards have living babies, not eggs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there you go.
This one was from Kimatron and from Queen Wolf. That wombats do square poos.
Yes.
That's cool, isn't it?
No, that's weird.
I think it's cool.
Weird.
Because where they do them, they don't roll away, so it leaves their scent trail.
Mm-hmm. And
They go on
do they use their poo to build burrows and stuff? Like put up a wall or something?
like an igloo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like when they bury themselves in, they use their poo to prevent
So
attacks.
literally, Captain, they're shitting bricks.
Shitting bricks. Holla for a marshal. Blood donors in Sweden get sent a text message when their donated blood is used.
Now that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All I get is a phone call going, have you seen that liter of blood? Nah. And McLevin finishing up question number 3 for us with Jim Gordon, a drummer, wrote the famous piano code to the Eric Clapton song Layla, one of the most recognisable pieces of music ever recorded, and he has been in jail for almost... Coda, thank you. And he has been in jail for almost 40 years for the murder of his mother.
There you go.
Well, there's two sides to the same coin, isn't there?
Yeah, mamma mia. He probably said something else when he murdered her.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, maybe he got framed by
Ah,
Tom Jones.
Oh, no.
because he was burning down the house
With a sex bomb.
with a sex bomb.
Why? Esquire's just put another interesting piece of information in the chat, saying that abophobia is the fear of palindromes, which is a palindrome in itself.
It certainly is.
So it's a word that's spelled the same backwards as forwards.
See, this is a learning show.
It is.
Yeah, like Glenelg.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like Glenelg. And Tumit.
Yep.
Mm.
I got very drunk at Glenelg and spent a very happy afternoon throwing rocks at seagulls.
Oh, I got lost
It
in
was
Tumit.
good for them because I didn't hit any, but oh god, I remember that day till the day I die, which will probably be tomorrow.
Don't do that.
You should have
I've got-
Panadol at them. See
I've-
if they explode.
I've got January in the sweeps, so hang on for a bit.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that of course brings us to the end of.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time.
Which also brings us to time, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies to Cole Elliott. Haven't had a chance to play your music in the last couple of weeks because we've just been running so far on time.
Yeah, we've had a lot of answers to the questions
We
today.
sure have.
That's
Certainly did.
excellent.
It is great news. Absolutely. I love it when we got a big show like that. We're also very happy when we have a whole bunch of new listeners from around the world and our intergalactics as well tuning in. So very thankful to each and every one of you. Thank you to Lady Esquire for watching a full program as well. Plus all our friends over in Holler and Dillman and all them sort of cool dudes from the Wagga 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 of Wagga. Where... Holla. Thank you to our Norwegian jungle friends. We also appreciate you guys. On that side of the studio. Here's, of course, the Lord of Rock and Roll, the king of all that is metal, and the stunt double for parking sick. It is Parking Nick.
I can't move. Have a happy week, everyone.
Oh, here's a better one.
We're gonna hang on, chicken. Right there in the centre part of the studio, from the Udall division, who's had tack maps and testigrates and even photo, the other word of it, photophenylene. Earlier today, Phelamine, she, of course, is the Florida Red Editor of Secret Agent Ness.
Have a fantastic week, everyone, and don't forget to check your
Whatever you
pH.
Always check your pH levels after a good enjoyment of whatever you do to enjoy.
Responsibly.
Our pH level has been normal all show. Well, two of ours have been. Going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down upon generation, which has simply been, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Saturday, the Nightcap, it's a lot better then.
Shouting in the studio.
Good night.
Good night.
Anytime now. There was an ending thing that was supposed to come up. It's coming.
Meanwhile, I can say sphenopalatine ganglion neuralgia in the studio.
Hey, I don't know what any of those words mean.
Well, JD does. Brain freeze.
Oh.